guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning March 25th through the 31st in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2024 inserts. And this week I am using the Caress Press kit called Hello Spring, as well as pink tie-dye foil, mainly from Planahanna, but also from Plan With Me stickers. I do have a code with both those shops. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention me in the notes and you'll still get my exclusive freebie, which is brand new to the month of April. So definitely check that out or look on my Instagram feed, Laura Marie Plans, to see my current freebies. And if you want to check them out, or if you want to check out another girl's freebie on the PR team at both of those shops. So this week was the week of Easter and I did absolutely nothing for Easter. I'm going to be honest. I actually thought about not using this kit, but I already had it all. And I figured, why not? I usually, I'm not religious at all, and I usually don't do a lot for Easter, but I'll usually dress the dogs up, or I used to be really into egg hunts. I literally can't wait till I have a kid and I can set up their own egg hunt, because that just sounds amazing. But until then, Easter's super low key for me. I feel like it's more of a either religious holiday or a kiddie holiday. So if you're just a dink like me, me and Jake, a dual income, no kid couple like me and Jake, you're not really doing a lot for Easter unless you're religious, obviously. But I did use this kit called Hello Spring. On the actual day by day, I did bring in the green color that was an add-on, and I thought that was really nice. The main colors of the kit are very orangey and yellow and pink and bright. So I wanted to bring in some of the green as well, because there is a lot of green in the kit. And I did use the grass bottom washi. So I thought that was cute. So I will be incorporating some green in the kit, probably one little thing or label a day. And then I did nix the color on the day by day, but then put the color I nixed on the sidebar. So I feel like it worked out. But yeah, I really, really love how this turned out. I just had some, let me actually tell you the right names. The Easter 2 bottom washi from Planahanna that I used, as well as her Fine Confetti, which is one of my favorites. And then for her quotes, I already put them away, but there are some of her Easter overlays that I also got in pink tie-dye. And then I didn't really have headers or enough overlays for all the boxes, because the only thing I really had were quote boxes. So I decided to pull in an old SPC format twinkle in silver, because I figured there's silver in the pink tie-dye. I don't use any silver scripts or anything during the day by day, but just for the base, I thought it would look cute. So I did do twinkle headers and twinkle overlay boxes, as well as some stroke boxes from Planahanna that I had laying around, all in silver, because there is silver in the pink tie-dye foil. So I felt like it would go along enough. But yeah, that is basically how this base is looking like. I just put on a bunch of Easter quotes, really went heavy on the Easter, even though I did absolutely nothing for the holiday. But, it is what it is. I don't really mind. But yeah, this week was super low key. I actually went full time this week. I didn't mark it in my planner. I don't know why. But this was the week I started to go full time. So I was super busy with work. And here on out, I'll be a pretty busy girl with work most of the time. So yeah, I had been working 15 billable hours a week, which is 25 hours a week, which is considered part-time in America, I guess. But now I'm working 30 billables, but 40 hours a week basically, or more. So I am full-time now at my job, which I have been waiting to convert since January. So I'm very glad they finally got on top of that, my company. But yeah, I've just been busy at work. And if you guys have been watching my Plan With Me's, you know that I was going in clinic every other week for my job, but now I am going in every week for just a few days. So yeah, you guys will also see that change, and I'll kind of explain it. But yeah, this is it for the day by day. The underlays I use, I assume were Easter too, but they're the little Easter egg underlays. I honestly don't know if they're still going to be in her shop, because it's a seasonal item and it's past Easter. But either way, I love these very, very much. And I just think the foil options these days really allows us to have fun with the kits we use And like, would I traditionally use an Easter kit? Probably not, but because of all the fun foil, it makes it just so much better and more fun to use an Easter kit. So like, truly, like, this would probably be a very minimal Easter spread if it weren't for the foil. So I'm here for it, and I do enjoy bringing in lots of fun foil, as you guys know, and I feel like the pink tie-dye just looks so good with this art. So yeah, that is that for the base. I did pull in some just like other pink tie-dye I had laying around in my collection that I have kept from Plannahannah and Plan With Me stickers, so I will be using those throughout the week. But that is that for the day by day. This is in her new format, which I'm so excited about because I have just been really into her new format, obviously. But yeah, so this kit is Caress Press. I think I already mentioned that. But I'm going to hop right into this. I'm just grabbing my materials. And yeah, so on the sidebar, I did mark that I worked, which is obvious. I work every week. And then I just put with Oliver and Jake. I did pull from this doodle sampler I had from Plan With Me stickers. I kind of forgot about it until Sunday. But like I said, I did nothing for Easter, so it doesn't really bother me. And I can always save this, but this is from Plan With Me stickers. So yeah, I'm going to hop into this day by day now. So Monday we had a Rover drop off. We had a dog for like a week that we watched. This week was the school district we're in. I don't know what you would call it, but the school district we're in, it was their, spring break. So we did get a lot of requests. We ended up not taking in a lot of the dogs just because my schedule got kind of overwhelming. But we did have one dog this whole entire week until the next week. So yeah, we had a dog basically this whole week. But yeah, so on Monday we got the Rover drop off. They dropped their dog off super early, which I honestly hate. Like, I'd rather you drop off your dog late at night, but I know that's just like a preference thing with when people wake up, and Jake and I really like to sleep in, or at least I do. And I'm the one who does most of the Rover stuff, so I have to like be up and at them. But they dropped off their dog this day, and then I did have to work from home. It is currently my report season. I have a bunch of reauthorizations due for work, basically resubmitting to insurance that the clients I still have need services still, and saying why and doing all that fun stuff. So I have been working from home a lot. I usually work from home, but this means I like sat and did reports and stuff, and did stuff like outside of my usual work supervision that I do. So I did pull from this multi-sheet from Plannahannah in her Font Choice 9, which I'm obsessed with. And then I did pull these doodles from a glitter orangey texture that I thought worked perfectly with this kit from SPC. But yeah, so I did work all day. And then this day I literally, I basically worked all day on this report I was writing, and then I lost it at the end of the day, and I had to redo it all. So I was really annoyed about that, because it's literally like, I kid you not, an 80-page document, basically. So I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? So I lost my report, so I just marked that with an eye roll emoji, and a shitty day script from Plannahannah. And then I did watch 90 Day this day, and then we got Taco Bell for dinner. I should have put the shitty day in a bigger box, but apparently I'm gonna put Taco Bell in a big box, which is fine, but it's gonna look kind of weird. So yeah, so that was basically my day. It was literally just spent working, I would say. So I have 90 Day. These icons are from an old Plannahannah sampler I had from an old foil bundle. And then I did get Taco Bell for dinner this night, which Jake introduced me to their grilled cheese burritos, and they're just so good. Like, if you haven't had a grilled cheese burrito, it's really, really good. I don't get it with everything in it because I'm just picky, but it's a really, really good time. On Tuesday, I worked from home again, so we can put that in maybe a label. We'll do this. So I worked from home. And then I did go to work, or I worked, I guess, this day. And then after we did get groceries, which I just freaking hate getting groceries like so much. Jake actually goes and gets the groceries for us a lot nowadays because it's just like so dreadful. Like, everything is just so freaking expensive these days, and like you literally like cannot leave the grocery store without spending like $200, and like that's crazy for like two people. Like, I'm sorry, that's just crazy. And like, I know everything is just expensive for everyone all around, but like where I live, the cost of living is just so high. Like, it's just not a good time, if I'm being honest. So did venture out to get groceries, but I freaking hate getting groceries. And then I worked. Well, I worked from home all day and then worked at night and then got groceries. And then this night after I got groceries, I did pick up Starbucks. Because it's like right next to the grocery store. So I picked up Starbucks. So I'll put that in here. These colors are like kind of really similar, but also kind of not. So I'm just trying to vary it as much as possible. Also, I have a fifth color, so I feel like that makes it kind of easy, but also kind of confusing. So yeah, so then I got Starbucks and then I watched some TV with Jake. I don't know what we watched. I couldn't tell you. And then I played Animal Crossing, which I feel like I haven't really played since this day, if I'm being honest. It's the next week, so it's not like completely much later. So I do film these Plan With Me's rather soon after like the week happens. But yeah, I don't think I've played much Animal Crossing, but I literally went full time at work on Wednesday, so that's kind of funny because that makes sense. But for Starbies, I have both of these from Plannahannah. It's just like a heart icon. I didn't really have a lot to use. And then for watching TV with Jake, I have this TV from the SPC doodle sheet I pulled from, and a with Jake. I love this custom sheet from Plannahannah. I love this font choice 9 so much. I played Animal Crossing. Again, don't think I've played since this day. I may be wrong. And then I spent the night editing some YouTube videos. Whenever it's the end of the month, I finally get my booty and gear and get all my videos uploaded, like my lineups, my hauls, etc. I would say my monthlies, but that's a false statement. So yeah, I finally got my booty and gear and was editing. I was filming, editing, and doing the whole shebang a lot this week because it was the week before the month ended. And then on Wednesday, I did sleep in. I did go work. So I'll mark that with this guy. And then I did tidy up this day, which feel like just like tidying up, like when you have a house is just so like, it's just never ending when you have a house. Like when you have an apartment, it's so easy to keep things organized and stuff. But like in a house, it really, really, really gets to you if you are not on top of cleaning up. So I slept in this day. I did go to work. Most of these doodles are from SPC, if you can't tell from the color I pulled from. And then the scripts are pretty much all from Plannahannah, if not Plan With Me stickers from an old sheet I had. And then I tidied up. And then, oh my gosh, so this is what I was actually watching on Tuesday. I was watching Quiet on Set on HBO. It's the new documentary out about the Nickelodeon stars who were sadly just like so terribly treated, and it's so sad. Like, definitely huge trigger warning if you have ever been through a situation like that, or even if you haven't. Like, it's very, very, very triggering topic. I have been in, not in obviously in those situations because I'm not a actress, nor will I ever be, but pulled stickers this day, I remember, after watching it, and I just felt so empty inside. Like, I was like, what are we doing to the kids in this world? What are we doing to like it's just sickening. It's so sickening to me because, especially for me, like, I work with kids and I could never fathom taking advantage of a kid. Like, they're so innocent. They're so like naive. Like, how can you do that? And just, it's definitely a very, very deep documentary, like huge trigger warnings all around, but it's a good one. And I feel like it's educational. And like, if you have kids or you're ever going to have kids, I feel like you should know about that stuff, about what the heck is going on behind closed doors that a lot of us don't know about in some industries. And just the way we treat people is just so disgusting. Especially like people who can just completely be taken advantage of. Like, kids can't fight back. Anyways, I used the HBO doodle to mark that. It is on Max if you're curious. I had a long call with my mom. I filmed, and then I did pull stickers this day. But I am going to mark Quiet on Set because it was just a lot and it was very moving. On Thursday, I edited and uploaded in the morning. So I'm just going to put that in here. And then I did have a meeting this day, so I probably can put that in a label. Let's just do this color. And then I did go into work. I actually went in clinic this day, which was exciting. I hadn't been in there for a while because I basically set a boundary with my company that they needed to convert me before I was going to go back in there, because I don't get paid like extra time for when I'm there. Like, unless I have supervision or direct hours, I'm just there. So I was like, y'all need to convert me to full time before I waste my time sitting there every day. So they did, finally, after months of convincing, on Wednesday. So I went in this day, but I uploaded and edited. I had meetings this day. Didn't have a lot of meetings this week for once in my life. And then I did go into work in clinic, like I said. So I have this work script, and then I got these in clinic script customs from Carly Plans. I think I'm gonna cut it though. Here are my scissors. You know what I really, really want right now is Vitamin XXX water. I've been buying that lately at the store to have at like work. Oh, there it is. That sticker just flew off. And I definitely drank it while I was in work this day, and now I'm like thinking about that. Like, it's bringing back memories, and I'm like, I really want XXX vitamin water now. Anyways, worked in clinic this day, so I have that. And then I did a whole bunch of nothing this night. I planned. So let's put that in one of these boxes. Put it here for planning. And then I filmed. I was really, really, really on the YouTube grind this week. And y'all just like be proud of me though, because that's amazing. We love that for me. And then I used both labels, so I can't use a green. Okay, let's put a green here. Just because I need to use a green a day or it's gonna throw me off. And then I watched Amazing Race. Let's actually put this down here and put a label in for Amazing Race. Actually, we should use a pattern here. Sorry, guys. I'm being annoying with my patterns. Okay. So this, and then in between that, I need a solid label. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, this week was like super low-key and boring, I'm not gonna lie. So I planned and then I filmed. Like, y'all know if it's boring if I'm putting filming in Taco Bell in like big labels. And then I had an amazing erase binge. And it's so funny because like I really like this week, like it wasn't relaxing. Like I literally worked all the time. So like I have nothing to mark, nor did I have a relaxing week. So it's just like terrible on both ends, if you ask me. Because usually when like you usually when you have like a chiller week, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't do a lot, so I am not tired anymore and I got great relaxation time in. No, I was literally just working all week. So that is not the case here. On Friday, I went to work in clinic. So I'm going to mark that. And then I got Starbies after and then went to H Mart. So for work, I have this diaper, which I think is funny because a lot of my clients are in diapers still. Work. And then I'm going to cut this in clinic again. Hopefully it won't fly off this time. Okay. These are custom scripts I got from Carly Plans. I originally was using these at the sidebar to mark the weeks I was in clinic because it would alternate each week when I first started this job, but then it changed this week to just being like a couple times a week basically. So yeah, so then I went to H Mart. We got these amazing things. I filmed a TikTok on it called Big Honeys. Jake literally just went to H Mart tonight and got more. But they're the most amazing oranges. And then he also like told me these oranges were $1 each, and I thought he meant one. And he apparently meant all, like 12 for $12 basically. And so he came home with 12 mangoes and I was like, babe, I thought you were getting like one. Oh, here are the other little things. Sorry, I was looking for this. I was like, babe, I thought you were getting like one. And he was like, no, they were $1 each, but they were 12 for that price. And I was like, okay, yeah, we really don't need this many mangoes. So now I'm gonna have to like divvy them up to my family and stuff because we have too many mangoes. But he also got more oranges, which I just love. They're so good. The citrus and the fruit and everything at H Mart is just so good. Or at any of the Asian grocery stores, to be honest. I had a call with my parents this night, so I wanted to mark that. I did do some editing for YouTube. Like I said, I was really on the YouTube grind this week. I think I also had a really long vlog from last week. Was it this week that I had to do that? I don't know, but it took me forever to edit. So yeah. And then I just watched YouTube, probably like Sims 4 content and planning content and Animal Crossing content. Then on Saturday, I slept in like the princess I am. I'm sorry, by the way, if you can hear the dogs. They were literally playing before I was filming this, and I waited like 10 minutes for them to stop playing, and they finally stopped, but they still got the little energy spikes in them, so they might start playing. So I slept in, and then I went to the dog park with my friend who I haven't seen in kind of a little bit. So it was really nice seeing her. She's been so busy working like 4 jobs. And so she's literally just like busy all the time. So I was just like grateful to get some time with her. So I hung out with her, and we took the dogs to the park. And yeah, I just literally spent like all afternoon with her. It was a really, really good time. We couldn't take the dog we were watching this week to the park because for some reason she like had to be on a leash at all times. I don't know how you can train your dog like that, but so I just went with Ollie, and Jake stayed home with the other dog so that she wasn't alone. But yeah, I hung out with my friend. I think I like spelled that wrong, but oh well. And then after I came home and I cooked dinner, I've been much better about cooking dinner lately. Because we've been doing HelloFresh, which has been really, really nice, except this meal was terrible. Basically, we're realizing all the Asian meals are terrible. Like, I cooked a bulgogi pork today, and like the rice was good because I finally made in the rice cooker. They always tell you to cook the rice on the stove, and that just doesn't work for me. Like, you need a rice cooker, in my opinion. So yeah, anyways, I like today I made this like pork bulgogi with carrots and rice, and like it was fine, but literally the bulgogi sauce is just hoisin sauce. Like, that is not, I'm sorry, that is not bulgogi sauce. Like, it's not just hoisin sauce, and it was just so like not flavorless and stuff. I was just like, oh, this is rough. So yeah, that was that. So I cooked dinner this night, and it was like an Asian meal that just had literally no freaking flavor ever. So we ended up ordering DoorDash because it was terrible. The rice was terrible. The rice like didn't cook right on the stove, and then the sauce was literally just like, I don't even remember, but it was so whack. I was like, this is not, just because you put like hoisin sauce on something, it does not make it Asian. Like, so I think like we really like HelloFresh, but I think their like pasta and like easier meals are better than like their Asian dishes, because personally, like, I know the secret to cooking good Asian food, and it's not what they're putting out there on the HelloFresh. It is much different. So I think we just got to stay away from certain meals and like really read the instructions and the ingredients, because that one was terrible. So we ordered DoorDash. I got boba as well, and then I hung out with Jake. I did play The Sims, which is fun. Yeah, it was my last plan with me, right? I don't know. Yes, it was my last plan with me that I did, that I ordered all, or I downloaded all the Sims 4 content and stuff. So this day, well, I've been playing it, but I don't have like a lot of time, to be honest. So this day I sat down and was just playing a bunch of Sims games. What am I saying? I was just playing my Sims. There's not Sims games. I was playing The Sims. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out this like sticker situation now, but yeah, so I downloaded all my new packs, and I was playing. Oh, I think I remember the packs I downloaded, since I like realized in my last play with me, I just never freaking said it. So I got Cats and Dogs. I got Growing Together. I got Pastel Pop. I got one more. Laundry Day. I think that's all I got But yeah, been having a grand old time with that. If you play Sims, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm just saying random stuff probably in your ear. On Sunday, it was Easter. But like I said, we did absolutely nothing, but I am going to mark that it was Easter in a big box because I did nothing this day and I'm just gonna mark it. Let's use this big old box for Easter. And then we did take the dogs on a nice long walk this day. So let's do this one. Just 2 of these big boxes. I just wanted to use an extender if I'm being honest. So yeah, but that always bites me in the butt because at the end of the year, I have no freaking room in my planner because I've used so many extenders. Like I basically use an extender every week and I feel like that's just no bueno, but I don't know. So it was Easter. Like I said, I pulled from this sheet from Plan With Me stickers that I had. And this script is a custom I got on my multi-sheet. Walked the dogs, so I pulled out these cute tennis shoes from the same Easter sheet from Plan With Me stickers. And this is a custom from Plannahannah. Then we went to my brother and sister-in-law's house. Sorry, I was like trying to remember what I call them other than their names. So we went to their house, which I haven't been to their house since literally they like moved in. And they have a really nice house. Like I know they like don't have kids and stuff and they're like old AF. But like, wow, if you don't have kids, then you can afford some nice stuff in your life because they also have like really good jobs and stuff. But I was just like so shook with how nicely organized their house was. It was spotless. It had the nicest furniture ever. Like I was like, you guys should post this online and like people can like get trend ideas from this. And my sister-in-law is very, very against social media. So she was like, never. But I was just like so shook how much stuff they had that was so freaking nice. But yeah, their house was so nice. So that was like crazy because I was like, wow, I'm living in terrible times. Then we had, like I said, nothing happened this day. Like stuff happened. I did a lot, but not a lot to mark. We basically hung out at my brother's house for a while and my grandpa came, which was fun. And then we went to a dinner at a Chinese restaurant. It was really good. So we went there and then afterwards on the way home, I got boba. So I'll mark that here. And then I worked from home this day because I had to get some work done desperately. So let's do this last screen label here maybe. Actually, let's put this here. And then we can do one of these. Let's do this one. Right down here. Perfect. Okay. So I got boba. I'm just using this tulip sticker for that because I was like, why not? Also, my mom and I planted tulips together in the fall for my new garden, my first ever garden, and there's freaking animals eating it. Like, I don't even see deer, but my mom was like, it looks like it has to be deer. I don't know if it's another animal, but my mom was literally living vicariously through me because she has so many deer in her yard. She has a fenced-in backyard, but she like can't have pretty tulips in her front yard. So she planted them all for me. And now the deer are eating them and she's so sad. But I was like to Jake, do you like the tulips? And he was like, you literally sound like your mom because she asked me the same thing. And I was like, oh, well, she's living through me because she can't have tulips. And now our tulips are being eaten. But yeah, I worked from home this day because I had to do some work. I told you I was really busy with work this week. And then I just cupped because I was in pain. Okay, guys, I put in the little deco bits from the sheet, from the Plannahannah washi sheet. I couldn't get this one off, but I actually think I'm going to use some more of these eggs because I accidentally bought 2. So I have a whole nother sheet. So I'm like not really trying to save all this. So I figured I could put these in the corners as like little deco bits to kind of add to the spread. Just because some of the boxes are kind of boring, I feel like. So I'm just adding these throughout. But yeah, I think if you're also only using one piece of washi, like I do, and then you have the other piece, like obviously I feel like this one is super usable. Again, like all you really need to do is just use pink tie-dye again. But if you have like another, because most likely you're not using 2 of the same Easter egg pattern in a spread, you can always save it for next time, which is what I'm going to do with the other sheet I bought. But you can also like cut it up and use it as like deco bits. And I feel like it looks cute. So I'm just doing this. I added the mini deco already. Yeah, I just felt like sprucing up the spread a little. I don't know. Sorry if this plan with me is all over the place. I often feel like my plan with me's are all over the place, and then I listen to them and I'm like, it wasn't that bad. But who knows? Who really knows? Put those there. Okay, I just have 3 more, which is an odd number. Ah, tweezers. Maybe put them here in this corner. And I'll just put one randomly somewhere. But yeah, that's like another fun idea to use the washi. Also, I feel like this is just like really, really cute. Like, why wouldn't you do this if you have the extra? Okay, I just have one here. Well, I put one there, so maybe here. Okay, I feel like that's cute. I still have another strip, but I still just felt like that was like a cute addition. I don't know. So I'm going to pop this back into my planner. Something really, 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 really tragic happened in my planner, and the front page fell out. And I need to fix it or just take it out. But I'm just really emo about it right now. So just don't mind me. So yeah, this was the final week in March, the week of Easter. And I did absolutely nothing except used an Easter spread and marked it in my planner and all that. But I do think this is really, really cute and fun with pink tie-dye, especially with all the Easter foil from Plannahannah. And yeah, don't forget to use my codes at Plannahannah and Plan With Me stickers and get my cute little freebies. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That is that for this plan with me. Thank you guys so, so much if you watched this far. I sincerely appreciate it. Please let me know what you guys did for Easter or Ramadan or whatever holiday you celebrate. I don't celebrate any of those, but my Thai New Year is coming up soon, so that's exciting. This is what I have left of the spread. I actually, like, for once didn't use all the labels and little things. Like, I used a lot of the third boxes. I think I used almost all the third boxes, but there was a lot. There's a lot of leftovers. This is the washi I have left. This is my scripts I was using, and then these are the icons I was using if you are curious, but I'm going to pop those back into my pink tie-dye. And then this is the Easter free, or not freebie, but sheet from Plan With Me stickers I pulled from. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. If you did watch all the way through, I really, really appreciate it. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans to see up close pictures and videos of this spread. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.